Hello again, everybody. So, today we are going to debate on the point which is very relevant, and I'm sure many kids are going to like it. That is, should cell phones be allowed in schools? So, Mishika and me, we are supporting that cell phones should not be allowed in schools and that it has more consequences than advantages. Whereas Arth and Harshit are supporting that cell phones should be allowed in schools. So, let's get started.
Mm. Phones can divert students. Like if teacher is teaching something, so we did not get the attention, and it can lead to less academic marks, and we can score less marks. But government or school make some mode like study mode or school mode, that in which only study application like Google and Chat GPT allowed, and some uh, study games are allowed, and set a time like the school time, that it will not come back in the normal mode.
But then, despite all the prohibitions and restrictions, children even today they manage to be so mischievous and they go rogue. So if they would be given mobile, there are a lot of chances they would be hacking the Wi-Fi system of the school, and they can get into cyberbullying other students also. Right now, they are using bullying in physical form, so it is easier to corner them, those who are bullying. But if suppose there is cyberbullying involved, it would become very difficult to trace down the victims and the perpetrators. So that is also one problem. Children are always capable of becoming indisciplined while being online. Is that not a disadvantage? Also, sometimes the content is meant for simplification. Teacher is trying to simplify what is given in the textbooks. If you keep resorting to YouTube videos, there are chances you would become all the more confused because too much of information is coming from all the directions. That is why the term called brain rot. So the intellectual capacity of children is capable of deteriorating with time rather than getting enhanced because of over information.
Ma'am said that there is a content, and school should give tabs to their students, and take the tab after the school, so it can be useful. And they should only allow tab, they should use a tab like it should only allow that uh, only simplification of lessons and educational purposes. And they should also give like glasses for tabs and computers. And you said that cyberbullying, uh, that in that school or study mode, uh, there's a control of that principal or some management who manage that study or school app mode. uh, uh, when they do hacking or some other things in it, uh, it will give them warning, and they will know, and then they will ban his mobile for 1 week or 1 month. Like using phones, it can lead to cheating. Like students cheat from they ask Google for the answers, so it can lead to cheating also. And um if we if phone is allowed, so the cyberbullying will increase rapidly also.
Also, tell me, after going from school, most of the time you are on the mobiles or you have to study and you are isolated from the group. Only in school do you get time to spend with your friends. So even over there, if suppose the mobile is accompanying you, you won't be having any practical experience of dealing with other human beings. You will be completely tied down with the gadgets and devices. Is that a smart idea?
Um, in some free period that or ma'am is taking some test, uh, it is on mobile or some multiplayer study games should be allowed.
Like Mishika is saying that it will lead to cheating, and that is also a good point. But when the exams and tests are there, teachers should take the smartphones away from the children and give them a pen and paper to write the test or exam.
So then our children are going to complain that I never had a practice of writing with pen and pencil during the class. I was always typing down the notes. Suddenly during exams, they'll have a very less speed in writing. They will again ask that I only want to type my answers. I don't want to write.
Um, but in that mode, they should not give that they will type the notes or something. Uh, they would write notes in copy only.
Like if someone is having like children's if they come with cell phones, someone is having expensive one and someone is having low cost, so they, when they go home, then they told the parents that I also want the same kind of phone. So it can lead to like um we have to let the comparison can happen.
As what I said before, that school should provide that glasses and all tabs, so it will so it will it will do not like comparison in students.
Also, I want to ask that from what the points you are raising right now about comparison and carrying phones to school, the thing is that this way children would get another reason to harm others. This will increase animosity amongst children that why is this particular child, you know, carrying an expensive one. And suppose if you try to put restrictions on that, again, children are capable of harming the cell phones in school. Right. Even now we see that sometimes somebody's notebooks get stolen. So what if, you carry your phone and then it gets stolen? Then school is going to not take the responsibility of it, or parents are going to ask school ultimately that where did you go wrong? We entrusted you with the property. So it will become very difficult to manage the phone also in the school premises. What if the property gets lost or damaged by somebody else, or the child himself or herself damages it? And then throws tantrums and says, no, this was done by some friend. Those risks are also there. This will also increase the cost of parents. They would have to bear the brunt of it.
But school should give them tab uh, so that it is not easy to stole it, and uh, uh, school should have CCTV camera that can record all around the classroom.
It is okay. So you are saying that this also can be, but then the damage is already done. Suppose if some child has thrown somebody's mobile, so then this will again increase the complications, is what I'm saying, because we are carrying mobiles to school. Also, tell me, when you were studying online, was it really helpful? it enhanced your receptivity or it decreased your receptivity? Those 2 years when we were not going to school and we were resorting to studying at home using gadgets, various tabs or laptops or whatever, the effectiveness was not up to the mark. Obviously, you missed being in school and being with the teachers, isn't it? Using cell phones was not useful during COVID.
It, it was not useful because some student turn off camera and do play games or not study doing other works. So they should give uh, the camera should not be close, or uh, if the camera get close, the permission to on, turn on the camera uh, should be dear teacher to add. If he wanted to turn off camera, uh, he should ask teacher's permission.
Any other point, Mishika? That was quite a debate, children. I hope you've covered all the points that you had on your mind supporting your side. So, yes, we'll see you again with the next debate.